Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
Yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cartier, you in Cartier World. Today we got another reaction video, bro. Need y'all to like, comment, sub up, man. Like, comment, sub up. Let's run them numbers up, nigga. You already know what it is, bro. Come on, man. Like, comment, and sub up, man. We streaming now, so y'all tap in. Cartier MF on Kick, nigga. We doing all that. You know what I mean? So I appreciate y'all. We on the road to 5,000 subs. Let's get to 5K subs, man. We reacting to shit. We own shit, nigga. You hear it. But today we got Gene Deal reveals if he will testify against Diddy over seeing $1 million check for 2PAC'S murder. Nigga. Now, this crazy. It's crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I think he gonna tell it all. He been telling it all the whole time already, nigga. He been on the Diddy expose for years. But let's tap in.
Interesting, man. But I want to ask you, Greg Caden, right? How you feel about him saying that he feels like Keefy D, he's gonna cut a deal?
If anything could keep Keefy D out of jail and he has to cut a deal, it depends on what that deal is. It depends on what the deal is.
Nigga need immunity, nigga. The nigga need a whole new name in social. Nigga gonna be in North Dakota somewhere. Shit, that nigga old ass. I don't know if he gonna testify or not, Keefy D.
Greg Caden, and I know you said that you don't want me to see, but when somebody repeats something of somebody who was proven a liar, that was proven that he gave felonious and false information, somebody who doesn't know anything about the culture and has ate off of it more than anybody who was in the culture, then I have a problem with answering questions when somebody just blatantly just tell lies. Now, Keefy D,
Nigga's a blatant liar, huh? Well, you cooking or what, Gene?
from my perspective, he had everybody thinking that he was given a proffer agreement. And we come to find out he was never given a proffer agreement. Not a legal one. That the LAPD, that the Las Vegas Police Department is not using anything that was told by Greg Caden. But here we got the New York Times and everybody quoting him. When his own agency would not use the information he brought to them to bring anybody to justice. What we need to do, and I've said it this before, you always follow the money. You mentioned the money. You mentioned that Puff said that he was going to give somebody $1 million. I told you I seen a check for $1 million.
Uh-oh.
Zip pulled it out his right.
Uh-oh. Hold on. The money, it's a paper trail. The $1 million. Come on, nigga. I seen it. Uh-oh. Does this link Puff to a murder? Nigga said it's $1 million check for. Hold on. Let's rewind this shit.
What we need to do, and I've said it this before, you always follow the money. You mentioned the money. You mentioned that Puff said that he was going to give somebody $1 million. I told you I seen a check for $1 million.
Wow.
Zip pulled it out of his right back pocket and showed it to us. What's the check for? Now, he told us for a record company. The record company.
Of course, that's a cover up. Nigga can't just be like, oh, nigga, this the MFAs, this the murder for hire type. Nigga can't, you know what I'm saying? He got to make it look like some type shit. Protect yourself, protect the brand.
Company was tied to Barry Hankerson and Jimmy Henchman. Blackground Records. So why did you get Zip $1 million? Show where he earned $1 million for a record company.
So my question to you is this, right? If the feds subpoena you to testify that you seen the check, would you do it?
If the Fed subpoena me, I have the right to invoke my constitutional right. Whether I saw the check or not, whether I'm willing to speak on it or not, is based on what I'm willing to do at that time. I don't know if I go. I don't know if I.
That nigga sound like he telling, I don't know if I'll go. I don't know. But what you gonna do on that time? Nigga, is you gonna snitch or not, nigga?
I'll invoke my constitutional right and stay mute for the life of the trial.
Fact.
They can hold me
Fifth
into
Amendment.
contempt. But what's wrong with saying I saw a check that somebody showed me for $1 million? I said it on YouTube.
Facts.
Do you think it's possible that they can tie Diddy to it?
What happens is that Keefe D has to prove to the jury and to the judge and them that he had a relationship with Sean Puffy Combs. And in that relationship, he was hired to do a hit on an individual.
Nigga, $1 million hit is crazy, nigga. The hell? Boy, that smoke was real, nigga.
He has to prove that not only that he was willing to do it, that he was given an incentive of $1 million to have it done. Now, whether he got the $1 million or not, it don't make a difference. It don't make a difference if he got a dime. He has to prove that that conversation happened. And
that make it even easier for the police, nigga, so they don't even have to prove, oh, this person received the money. It's just like, nigga, was it on the table? Is this valid? You know what I'm saying? Was this a real conversation? Is this conspiracy? Is this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and if y'all don't know what a proffer agreement is, so this is what Keefe D had everybody believing he did have, but he didn't have. So a proffer agreement is a written contract between a federal prosecutor and a defendant or a person under criminal investigation, where the defendant agrees to provide the prosecutor with useful information. So the statements they made will not be used against them in future criminal proceedings. Now, so we don't know. He's saying there was no proffer agreement, so maybe he not talking to the feds. It's rumors that Keefe D snitching, but we don't know. So there was nothing he said before. It wouldn't have been able to be used against him, but you know, I guess he's not talking to feds.
Was willing and able to take care of it. So now, once he proves that to the prosecution and the jury, then they can go out to Sean Combs, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Brother Love, the Diddler. They can go out.
Hell no, the Diddler is crazy. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It get like that, bro. And it got like that for him, unfortunately. That's really all bad, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's all bad, man. It's an uphill battle for Keefe D, because that's gonna be hard to prove. And I just don't see that being happening, to be honest. But, you know, I think Diddy a little bit smarter than that.
After him for the murder of Tupac. Not until he can prove that what he's saying is true.
Would you testify against Diddy when it comes to his character? Like him hitting females and stuff like that?
I can only testify for stuff I've seen after the fact. Going to the hospital, them talking about it.
At least he keeping it real. He like, nigga, I didn't see the actual striking of him striking a woman type shit. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that. I just seen like, okay, hey, it was conversations being had. This shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? So it's tricky, bro. It's tricky. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know how this gonna play out. I don't even know if this is enough to convict Diddy or Keefy D.
Me seeing her and saying that she had bruises on her. Me seeing that his arm is bandaged up and bloody. I can only go by me coming back to work and somebody telling me during the week, yo, him and Kim had a big fight. He didn't act like that in front of me. I wouldn't allow him to. No matter who he thought he was. It's certain people he just didn't do things in like that in front of.
And you
maybe because he couldn't trust your ass. Maybe like, nigga, you a snitch, nigga. You finna tell the world, or maybe he was scared of Gene Deal. Who knows? I don't know. That's a good question. Why didn't he do this in front of Gene? Why Gene always saw the aftermath?
willing to testify.
If I am subpoenaed and face being arrested, then I would evoke my constitutional right, or I would decide maybe I would testify. I haven't made up my mind. I haven't came to that point.
But if you did testify, would you be concerned about the backlash you would get? People calling you a snitch or stuff like that?
Bruh, how am I a snitch? I've been in law enforcement for 27 years.
Man, nigga, that's snitch already. Nigga been working in law enforcement. It's like they already got the jacket on them. This ain't no nigga works for the police. Nigga, like, he don't care about being labeled as a snitch. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? This ain't of concern to him. That nigga is a law enforcement officer. He been in law enforcement. Nigga, he don't give a shit.
Some people, I had to write reports on. And some people I had to fight so reports wouldn't be written on them. So am I concerned about what ignorant people say about somebody telling the truth? Nah, I'm good.
That nigga tell him. That nigga finna tell, bro. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Is Gene gonna testify or not, bro? Is this $1 million check real that was made for Pac's murder, man? It's a lot of going on, bro. Y'all let me know in them comments, though. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep tapping in, man. It's Cartier. You in Cartier World.